Good morning, students. Today, our third week of online learning has started. Our today's lesson is about Unit 1, Having Fun. This is our second comprehension, Harbin Ice and Snow Festival, from our workbook, page 4. Our objectives for today's lesson are: by the end of the lesson, the students will be able to identify new vocabulary and discuss its meanings. Identify the main idea, that is, how people have fun at the Harbin Ice and Snow Festival. And last but not the least, identify facts from the text. Our today's comprehension is about Harbin Ice and Snow Festival. Let's start its reading. Listen carefully. Harbin is a town in northeast China. In winter, it is very cold. The average temperature in January is about minus 18 degrees Celsius. Some people call Harbin the Ice City. During the Qing dynasty, the people in Harbin made ice lanterns. The ice lanterns were very beautiful. Years later, the people of Harbin decided to have an ice and snow festival. Artists from all over the world go to Harbin to make the sculptures. First, the artists collect piles of ice from the countryside. Then they carve the ice into buildings, gardens, flowers, dragons, and other things. There are a lot of exciting activities during the festival. There are team competitions in ice hockey and winter swimming. There are also skiing races. If you're interested, you can see people doing folk dances and singing folk songs. There are even weddings on the ice. There is something for everyone at the festival. There are trade fairs for buying and selling things. People from all over the world can visit the ice sculptures, enjoy the fun activities, and learn about products made in Harbin. Now, let's look at some of the facts. The first paragraph demands you to underline 2 facts from it. Let's discuss what a fact really is. You remember, you can check a fact to see that it's true. Now, in the first paragraph, notice Harbin is a town in northeast China. That is, of course, a fact. And secondly, the average temperature in January is about minus 18 degrees centigrade. So, we have pointed out 2 facts from the first paragraph. Now, let's discuss some of the important things that we have learned from the comprehension. The very first thing we want to learn is how people at Harbin enjoy the snow festival, the ice and snow festival. There are many ways in which they do that. Artists from all over the world come and make ice sculptures. Many team competitions, folk dances, and weddings take place at the festival. And lastly, trade fairs for buying and selling things take place. There is one more important thing that we want to notice from the comprehension. How do artists in Harbin make ice sculptures? You must notice in the third paragraph that artists collect piles of ice from the countryside and carve the ice into buildings, gardens, flowers, dragons, and other things. Another noticeable thing that we must remember is, why is Harbin a good place to have an ice festival? Because Harbin has an average temperature of 18 degrees Celsius every January. At the end, the thing that you must remember is that what kind of competitions take place at the Harbin festival. That include competitions in ice hockey, winter swimming, and skiing races take place. So these are one of the important things that we must notice and remember after the reading of the comprehension passage. Dear students, now that we have completed our reading of the comprehension passage, let's look at some of the difficult words and their meanings. The first word is dynasty, a line of hereditary rulers of a country. The second difficult word is lanterns. What are lanterns? A lantern is a transparent or translucent case for protecting light from wind and rain. The third difficult word is artists, a person who creates paintings or drawings. The next word is sculptures, the art of making 2 or 3-dimensional forms by carving stone, wood, or ice. The next difficult word is countryside. What is countryside? The land and scenery of a rural area. The last difficult word is competition. What is a competition? A competition is a situation in which someone is trying to win something. Okay, in the end, let's look at the assignment for today. The first thing is reread the comprehension passage on your own. Learn the word meanings by heart. And lastly, solve exercise A at the top of the page 4. Okay students, I hope you were able to understand today's lesson. Thank you for listening. Allah Hafiz. Stay home, stay safe.